Hello and welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a few free tools that I'm using every day for my trading. I decided to make this video because market just nuked and I assume nobody can afford any tools, any paid tools anyways. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about three categories. So first is going to be cryptocurrency screeners. Then I'm going to cover two tools that I use for on-chain stuff, even though it's not really my niche. And lastly, microeconomic data and screeners, and basically where I'm getting my information from, because it obviously affects cryptocurrencies and for me as a day trader. So first things first, I'm going to be talking about CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. CoinMarketCap is a classic dashboard where you can see all cryptocurrencies filtered from the size of their market cap. You can do a lot of stuff like creating watch lists, your portfolio, but how I use it mostly is to see categories of cryptocurrencies, because as a narrative trader you want to pay attention to baskets of coins basically. So if VR or AR coin will do well, maybe, or there is a narrative, maybe you want to see what is included in the basket, right? So you get the idea. But what I like to do on CoinMarketCap as well is, if we have a coin that is doing well, I believe Kava was doing well just a few days ago. So I like to look at some data like market cap and FDV. Funnily enough, they must have a mistake. So maybe you can cross-check with CoinGecko, but I look at market cap to FDV ratio, and I also look which exchange is trading the certain coin. In this example, you can see exchanges that do most volume. So obviously we see Binance. And this is why I'm showing this specific tool. We can see Upbit. So whenever Korea is doing a lot of volume, in this case it's not a lot, but in a lot of coins you can see, let's say Binance and Upbit. So Upbit would be doing high multiples of what Binance is doing. Then for me that's relevant, because as someone trading in, and I've made many videos and talk about it in a stream, someone using Coinalyze, they do not offer Upbit flow. So that's why I'm looking at this data. Also, if you maybe you're newer in crypto, you want to learn more about certain project, let's say with Kava, can be any other project, you can see their website, explorers. Basically you have all the information that you need in one place, which is, for me, you can see, okay, Kava, I have never seen Kava before. What is it? It's Cosmos ecosystem, it's something to do with DeFi, who invested in it, etc., etc. So it's like a good step one for you to know what you're working at. Then you can go to the Twitter, etc., etc. So let's move on to second tool, which is CoinGecko, which is very similar to CoinMarketCap. I just wanted to give both competitors, in this case, gives you all same functions. Why I like CoinGecko and how I use it every day is I do look at gainers and losers. I just like the user interface and user experience a bit better than on CoinMarketCap. I do look at usually only top 300 coins, because you can see if I have top 1000, there's coins I've literally never seen that do 60,000 volume, right? That's probably not something I'm going to be trading. So if I go for top 300, then, I mean, yeah, this is a stable coin, I believe. Yeah, right, you can see best gainers, biggest losers as well. So for this reason, I love using CoinGecko. I also use the portfolio tab. So moving on to a bit more advanced tools. I have Filet here. They are an awesome data dashboard for derivatives, altcoins, futures, a lot of useful information that, quite frankly, I don't really use. How I use as someone trading altcoins, scalping altcoins and narratives, I usually go to altcoins derivatives and click perpetual swaps. This is the page where I'm right now, and I can see all the coins, right? For me, I would click on Binance, because that's where I'm trading as of right now, and I can look. What I look at as a scalper, or how I trade, is I look at OI change in percentage, because you can see the coins that have the most open interest change in last 24 hours, or whatever the duration you choose here. it basically gives me a signal that I can be scalping that day. Or I can open the coin on Coinalyze, on Coinalyze, and I'm probably I'll probably have entries for my trading strategies that I've discussed in previous videos. So as a matter of fact, let's go to Coinalyze and let's look at TRX very quickly. I assume there is a lot of liquidations, a lot of weird flow. So yeah, TRX looks, oh yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? So we have this massive increase in open interest. This is basically what the dashboard was showing me. So if I open a coin like this, I expect some fuckery, right? I expect something crazy. I know a lot of people shorted TRX. I've seen some FUD. This is not point of this video, but yeah, this is how you can use Levitas. Maybe to like summarize it. Maybe you're a trader and you actually want to be focused on trading, right? You don't want to be sitting in group chats on Twitter reading about all the new narratives, all the new meta, all the new, you name it. You just want to open your computer, open your setups, and you want to start trading or looking at charts, right? Instead of saying good morning 100 times. I'm just stealing. This is basically Adam's tweet, but he's 100% right. If you want to just focus on trading, go to Levitas, see the screeners, see what is moving, then you can continue with your analysis in whatever tools you're using. For me, that would be Coinalyze. If Levitas, I know it can be, especially if you're starting out, it can be like overwhelming. So there's also like a simplified version called Orion Terminal, which basically shows you the same data. Maybe you like the visualization better. So yeah, sometimes I pay attention to this tool as well. I know they're working on a lot of new stuff, but yeah, very simple yet effective, right? No need to be extremely fancy. Works perfectly for your needs. And moving forward, CoinGlass, also an awesome free tool. Why I like CoinGlass? I do look here at liquidations. So we see that in the last 24 hours, we just had a sell-off. We had over $300 million liquidations, and I like it because there's the visualization of like comparison to the other days. So here we can see like in yesterday or like today or last 24 hours, because I'm recording this in the morning. This is quite a big. This is quite a lot of liquidations here, relatively speaking, compared to last few weeks and months. Only exemption is January 14th. So yeah, this is why I like CoinGlass, but also I do look at funding rate. I made if you don't know what funding rates are, I made a whole new whole video about it. So it is very simply put, a difference between spot and per price, and it is cost of having position open, and you're either getting paid or basically you pay every 8 hours on most exchanges. So how to recognize, as I showed Levitas, how you can recognize a lot of crazy setups or crazy coins is you just click on Binance twice and you'll see the craziest, quote unquote, the most negative funding, right? So even without looking at anything else, I just opened my computer, I'm not on Twitter, I did not see messages from my friends. These two coins, or these few coins at the top, are probably the most fun to trade that day for me as a scalper. So as you can see, it also shows Tron, which I just seen with previous tool, right? So I hope I can move forward to tools that I use for on-chain stuff. This is Dbank. It is again free, and how you use it, you just have an address. You can have your own address or some whale you're watching. So for this video, I use this wallet. This is Justin Sun's public wallet. And you can see why I like it, because I'm not really that on-chain savvy. So how I like to look at things is like this, right? I love this dashboard. I see which chain, how much money. I can click on it and like dissect it, what he holds, what is the activity. You can also see history, what is being done. It's like basically a better looking version of Etherscan, in my opinion. And yeah, you can see even DeFi stuff. So The same, or like another option to see this data is Arkham Intelligence. This is the only tool. It is free. You can sign up for free. But if you sign up with my ref link, you should get on top of whitelist or something. So it is 100% free. And yeah, I believe that you just get like a priority as a lead if you use my ref link. I'm gonna leave it in description anyways. You can use Arkham, try them out, or just use Dbank. Honestly, to me they're very similar. Arkham just has way more functions. So if how Arkham works, let's say I wanna look at the same address of Justin Sun, and I'm gonna put it simply in the search, like. You can see they already have his profile picture, his name, and you can see basically more visualization of a data from profit and loss balances, history, holdings by chain. If I'm not mistaken, Arkham for now, at the time of this recording, they don't support all chains, but they're adding them pretty quickly. And if you're one of these guys who likes visualization, you can do this. You can go to Visualizer and see Justin Sun's transactions and do analysis, a lot of data to work with. So yeah, also if I may give advice, if you sign up to Arkham or any other service, don't use your real email addresses. Use like a burner address. Use like JohnnyBoy11Trader at ProtonMail or something. But yeah, do not use your real emails. Use VPNs and like protect your privacy at all cost. So that was a very quick on-chain stuff. In terms of macro, let's be real here. Macro events do affect markets, and even if you don't understand all the details about it, it's, in my opinion, at least good to know that the events are that day. So let's say there is CPI print, because if you're here on the Forex Factory, this is a great tool. There's a lot of filters, a lot of stuff you can do. So if you want to know what I do as an exercise every week, like every weekend actually, I prepare what's coming next week. You can just click this week. It is Friday today, so for sake of this video, I'm gonna click on this month, and your will look different. So you can click in the filters, and for me, this is the news, how like experts expect the news to impact the market. I can click on all of them just to show you that there's a lot more every single day, and there's something, right? But for me, I personally shouldn't pay attention to, oh sorry, I have it filtered to euro and dollar, but let's say we go for all. Yeah, I probably don't care about, Japanese final manufacturing PMI. Yeah, probably not gonna move my my altcoins. So I look at euro, I look at dollar, and I look only at the high impact news, which are the red ones. So if I apply the filters, you will see this is today. We have NFPs, unemployment data, and next week we have CPI, FOMC as well. So yeah, I think this is an awesome tool which allows you to keep track of everything in terms of macro. Second option I use is investing.com. It is the same thing with filters. I'm sure you can figure this out if you play around. I could make like an hour long video. Same thing, dashboard. I do believe from my experience that if you're trading news in real time, the investing has the data a bit faster than Forex Factory. If you're a news trader, every second counts. But obviously then we have people like DB and 3 of Alpha News who also started focusing a lot on traditional markets and macro news. I'm more than happy to give a shout out to my friend Fofty, because he takes these events, these headlines I've just shown you, he makes reports every week, and he gives his commentary in simple English. So, maybe you see on Forex Factory, you see there's a high impact event and you have no idea what that means, right? So, okay, great. You don't know what to think of it, or maybe you want to learn more, and maybe it's intimidating because you don't understand it. And he's a guy that explains. There's a lot of shit posting, but I believe it's still a quality follow for you to give you more context. And obviously, I cannot forget Coinalyze. my favorite tool for trading, but I've went in depth about it, how to use it, how to set up it, which indicators I'm using, and intro into into order flow on my YouTube channel. So I don't see a reason in this video to be doing that. If you want to see that, you can always watch my other video. Also, in this video, I want to show two tools that I'm using in Telegram. And these are Binance liquidation tape. Shout out to Salience and Hanzo. They're the ones who made this bot happen. For a lot of your trading, you want to see like confluence in a lot of liquidations, something I covered in the Coinalyze video as well. But yeah, this tool allows you to see liquidations that are ongoing at this moment. So you see if there is a squeeze on some coin, you will probably see, like, you know, here we see Ethereum, Stargate, you know, if you see like one coin with a lot of liquidations following each other, there's probably some short-term volatility. So yeah, STG, we've seen STG quite a lot in this screen. So the tool is free. I like it. It's just something I look at. I've learned to look at this tool. And yeah, second tool is Edge Crypto Feed from Cuban, I believe. Yeah, Cuban. And his team, and this tool is like extended version of Binance liquidation bot, where you also see like change in open interest, I believe. So there's not only liquidations but also price delta, and okay, sorry, no open interest changes, but just basically extended version a little bit. Oh yeah, they have 60-minute open interest change. So also that can give you potential trade signals. And I believe they're working on macroeconomic alerts as well. So definitely tool, also fully free. I'm gonna leave a link to both of these in the description. All the tools I've shown here are free. And yeah, I use them every day. Have a nice day.